What good thing comes out of Canada? You may ask yourself. Actually, there's a lot of good things that come out of Canada. Canadian bacon. Yes. Canadian maple syrup. Canadian smoked salmon. Had some of that last week and it was delicious. And of course, the biggest, brightest and best thing that ever came out of Canada is a YouTube channel called Line Screw One. Yes. If you're not subscribed, well, I'm sorry, but you're just not living on the edge. You know what they say. If you're not living on the edge, you're taking up way too much space. Hey guys, here I am with one of the Canadians' biggest, brightest, most successfulest, popularist.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
I know what I actually mean.
He's blowing smoke up my posterior.
Line Screw One. Check out his channel. He's in New Zealand, and we've connected a couple of times. It's been fun. It's been great. We're at the airport now. I'm sending him home for bad behaviour. All right,
Keep your wheels in the ground.
van building video for a long time, and since that's what I do for a living and it's what I most enjoy doing, I thought I'd get stuck into it and do a van building video. I've got this van here that is our blank canvas. I've always thought it would be nice to do a pirate van, you know, Pirates of the Caribbean. So maybe I do a pirate themed camping van, a stealth camping van. Call it something like Blackbeard or the Jolly Roger or something like that. We'll give it a name, but let's have a little bit of fun. We'll get the creative juices flowing, and we'll do a couple of things that are really different, haven't been done before in a camping van, probably not in New Zealand anyway. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Stick around, and hopefully you'll like the end result, the end product. Okay, let's get cracking. This is our blank canvas. It is a 2006 Nissan Rider S, which is basically a variation of the Nissan Earl Grande. Basically the same motor, the same beast under the skin, but it is a little bit more sporty than the standard Earl Grande. You can see by some of the body shapes, particularly the grille at the front. Today I'm just working on this window at the back. I've got to put a ledge in, as you can see, a window ledge, which I'll put a nice decoration on there later, maybe a boat or maybe something related to a ship or a pirate. And then around the edge I've got to put a beading or something around the edge of this window frame. Can't just leave it like that, it looks a bit raw, a bit rough. So rather than cut an actual proper window frame, I'm just going to put a nice beading or something around the edge just to finish the frame off. And then I'm going to stain this a nice dark wood stain, and we'll see how it comes out. Well, I've spent about 3 days on this jolly cabinet. Spent a lot more time than what I was expecting. But it's come up pretty good. I'm going to start today to put the stain on it, the wood stain. So that means we're getting close to the end. Stain it all up and then add on the trimmings and she'll be ready to put into the van. Well, it's had 2 coats. I gave it a first coat, a very thin, fast, wishy-washy sort of rough coat. Let that dry completely. Then sanded it down with a very fine, soft sandpaper. Always keep it growing in line with the grain. You don't go across the grain, of course. Always keep the sandpaper going in the line that the grain is traveling. So I just gave it a light sand just to take off any rough edges or any dry parts that were a little bit rough. And when it was smooth, I then gave it a second coat, a nice thick creamy coat, keeping it going in line with the grain, of course. And it's come up a lot dark and quite rich looking. So I'm quite happy with that finish. Well, there's a few more little things to do to it just to finish it off, but that's going to take some time, and I'll keep you updated as I go. I've been thinking about a name for this special van, and I've decided on the Buccaneer. It's got a bit of a ring to it, the Buccaneer. So I'm going to get it printed out in some letters, just small and not too loud. Just stick it on the side of the van, the Buccaneer. I think it's quite a nice name for it. It suits it. Alright, we'll talk again soon, on the next video. Take care, everybody.